Jerry Shenk from the video station is here with his picks for the weekend. Good to see you again.
Okay.
It's supposed to be your last week. You're a little under the weather, but you're feeling better.
That's right. I'm feeling better.
Good.
And let me give you a warning. There's a spoiler alert for every movie I'm talking about.
Oh, dear. So
if you don't want to hear the spoilers, turn off the sound. Actually, don't. But the first one is It's a Disaster. And this cover has nothing to do with the movie, so don't worry about it. It's a comedy of manners in which a monthly couples brunch get together to do their usual kind of nasty things as a couples brunch, while the world outside is falling apart. It may be the apocalypse, and they carry on as usual. It's a good comedy of manners. My wife and I were outright guffawing.
Really?
Julia Stiles has some lines that are so funny. And it's just a very good movie.
And who else is in it?
I don't remember, actually.
Okay.
But a bunch of people.
Yeah, a bunch of people. It's
the
funny.
young people all know who they all are, and I'm old. It's not Katharine Hepburn, okay?
She's not all right, it's the new crop.
The new crop.
All right.
Okay, the next movie is a fairly popular movie called Mud. And Mud is the chief character's name. It starts out with two 14-year-old males going out to an island to see a miracle, a boat in the treetops.
Okay.
It may have been lifted there by a storm or whatever. And they see Mud is living there. And they adventure with Mud, and they warn you in the dialogue at the beginning, this is about good and evil. And there's some evil in here that's hard to watch.
Really?
Yeah, it's really, it's in some sense conventional movie evil, but it's just done better than usually.
And Matthew McConaughey is Mud?
He's Mud. That's his name. If he has another one, we don't know much about it, but his name is Mud. Good. It's kind of a Stand By Me without a catch tune.
That didn't just say that right on the cover here.
Yeah, Stand By Me without a catch tune. But it's a good movie. But I won't give you too much spoiler alerts, but watch out for the snakes. They're the symbol of evil, and man, do they go up.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like a nail biter?
Not quite. Yeah, in certain senses. Depends on how much you relate to getting your house torn down. Sorry.
Okay, there we go.
No more spoiler
alerts.
All right,
let's move along.
All right. The Place Beyond the Pines, Ryan Gosling does a really good job. And this is a movie that spans 2 generations of murder and killing and robbery. And does it well. It's a good movie. It has to do with him. He's a motorcycle rider in a circus or a carnival.
Okay.
And discovers he's fathered a child. So he quits and he wants to take care of the child, and that leads to trouble. Then the child grows up, and that leads to more trouble. But it's a good movie. It kept me interested all the way through.
Bradley Cooper's in it?
Yes.
And
yes, he is.
And the title is that?
The Place, I have no idea what that
Does it mean anything?
Well, yeah, but I'm not sure what. I know what it means to me, but I'm not telling you. No spoiler alert.
Okay, all right.
But both of these are about good and evil, and they're both written and directed. The same person who wrote each one directs each one, which means they kind of indulge themselves. This is a bit longer than it has to be.
Okay, because that can be a problem sometimes.
Not really. And then finally, Trance, which is about, guess what? Hypnotism.
This one, we know what the title means.
And you are going to sleep. And but it's about hypnotism, the powers of hypnotism, which I'm sure is bogus, but it's a movie. And hypnotism has great powers. I fortunately saw that some of the opening scenes weren't quite what they're purported to be.
How do you mean?
Well, there may have been some hypnotism going on before the movie started. And I like that. But it's a puzzle movie. Who's going to do what? And it's fairly violent. And has some rather graphic nudity, so be careful.
But you don't believe in hypnotism?
Yes.
You do?
I just think what's going on in this movie may be bogus about hypnotism. I don't know that hypnotism quite has this kind of power.
Oh, that kind of power.
Yeah, right. No, I believe in hypnotism. I'm in a trance right now. But definitely, and I know you've never heard of it, watch It's a Disaster.
Yeah, it's that funny.
It is really very funny. And one scene, which I cannot describe, I don't want to spoil it for you, is especially funny, involving Julia Stiles lecturing people on why they shouldn't be late.
All right.
It sounds just like everything your parents ever told you.
All these movies available at the video station, and we have a list on our website, channel3000.com, if the titles went too fast for you. All right, Jerry, snap out of it. Come back.
We'll see you in September.
All right. We'll be right back with a final check of your forecast.